Hello everybody, and welcome to the second episode of my Create Astral Let's Play here. Last episode we finished off down there in the mines. You can actually see a little bit on my map right there about the staircase going down. But I realized after I got down to Deep Slate, I found, stuff like gold, I found redstone, and I couldn't mine it because I didn't have iron tools. However, as you guys know, those tools are kind of disabled in this pack, and you have to go through things like Tinker's Construct, or I guess they call it Hephaestus for the fabric version. So what I thought I'd do is, as you can probably can tell, I got a whole bunch of gravel, sand, and clay to make ourselves some, what are they called? Grout, so we can get ourselves some stuff going. So I'm pretty sure I just need to put this in. It's not those things. I think I should get 4 of these in. No, I think it's actually 1 clay, and then 4. Maybe it's clay blocks. Maybe clay blocks actually. Let's get ourselves a whole bunch of clay blocks then. Okay. Now I'll put 4 of those in, 4 of those in, and 4. Is grout disabled in this? Oh. So grout has a different recipe. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you guys. I probably should have expected, the create Modpack to create stuff, but that's fine. I can work around that. It also looks like I need zinc and andesite alloy. I know, I'm not too worried about andesite alloy because I actually got a whole bunch of the alloy compound right here, so I do at least have enough to make myself some stuff. But zinc is a slight problem because I can't mine zinc without a... I wonder if I can use a copper pickaxe to mine zinc. Well, let's get some tests done. Oops, I don't need to make a team. Looks like that's over there. Yeah, my guess, knit and shining armor. I kind of want to do this just so I can get the bonuses from it, or the battle staff, because that sounds kind of cool. But I'll do that maybe a bit later. I'll go ahead and do that quest right now. For that, while I'm thinking about what to do. Okay, now that should be a quest complete. I have to like turn it in or something. Did I do it wrong? Give me better. I don't think I did it wrong. Okay, I'm kind of confused about that right now, not gonna lie. But back to what I was saying, guys, is it's like it adds 2 more rows to normal chest, or another row to normal chest. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna have to go mine myself some zinc, because to get the grout, we are going to need zinc ingots. And I'm also gonna have to get a mixer created. So what is a mixer? What does a mixer require? Okay, so it needs these things right here. I'll just add a mixer to my hotbar over here. And okay, that needs iron sheets. Now can I make sheets? So I'm gonna have to get a press too. Looks like I guess we're gonna get pretty deep into create today then, at least a little bit. Now that needs an iron block, andesite casing. Now I'll probably use a hand crank for this just to make it easier for now, because I don't need too many sheets. But let's see, andesite casing. Okay, that's the same as it was before, so that should be not too bad. So I think I'm gonna have to get some more materials to make some stuff, like andesite casings. So if I go to the smelter andesite, that's a lot for a single thing. So at least I got a whole bunch of clay now, so that shouldn't be too bad then. And now I do have some iron nuggets left over from when I was looting, and I think I have some andesite from mining as well. Yeah. And then if we go to here, yeah, those are from looting the stuff, and I also have some iron, so I can make some more iron nuggets as well. And I should be able to make some andesite alloy with that. Let's just take an andesite alloy out so I can right click or there. Nope. Oh, I need to what? Missing. Oh, right, because I made it all into that. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go get some materials ready. I'm probably gonna make myself some andesite alloy compounds up. I'm gonna go mining. I'm probably gonna see if a copper pick works. Hoping a copper pick works because actually I wonder if I can just put a copper in here. Let me do that. Ooh, it will let me do that. Ooh. Harvest level iron. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. We know what we're doing now. I mean, we can put this in here and get ourselves a copper pickaxe. Okay. Good news, guys. We have upgrades. I actually didn't think it would let me do upgrades in here, so that's actually very convenient. So I'm gonna go mine myself some I guess some copper, not some copper up. I'm gonna go mine myself some zinc up, maybe even get some of the stuff down there I wanted to get as well. And then we can start working on, doing a little bit of create automation so we get some of this stuff going here. Alright guys, I did a little bit of mining too, so I get a little more resources. You can see I do have some gold and redstone now. I pretty much just used the copper pick to go ahead and do that. I do have a few more andesite alloys cooking up right here. I did have, this is to make the grout, that's why I kind of have it separated from the other pieces over here. But what we need to do is sleep because it's about to be nighttime. But we can work inside for now, so it shouldn't be too bad with that. So what we need to do to make these things right here is we already have some cog wheels because remember we looted some earlier. I guess I could use those pickaxes now that I think about it. That's fine though. Now that we have cog wheels, we need to get ourselves some shafts. So I don't want to use those shafts over there, so I'll just that back and I'll probably get myself. That sounds bad. That's not 40 shafts sounds like a good start for us for now. And then I want to get a. I think it's called a crank. Yes, a hand crank. It looks like I need some planks for that. So we'll just grab ourselves some planks right now. This is just easier for now, so we can do some manual turning. I'm probably only going to use it for I might use it a little bit for the mechanical mixer too, just until I get some stuff done. But until then, I don't think I will. So now we need to make ourselves some andesite alloys. Can I sleep now? Can I not sleep with torches in my hand? It's nighttime. Whatever. We don't need sleep. So as I was saying, we need to make ourselves a block of iron press, and I think that was actually it. Oh no, we also need to make the things right here. So the stripped blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we just take ourselves our andesite alloys and we just pop them on right there. And these can be mined by both pickaxes and axes, which is actually kind of nice. So that we have those, we got 4. 4 should be, I mean, honestly good enough for now. Then we got ourselves a mechanical press. Now these need, I think they're called bays. No, maybe not called bays. At create. Depots. I need depots. So how these work is you have the depot down one, then you go up 1 block, and then you go right there. Then you can put your hand crank on there. Now we need some iron sheets. So I think it was 5 iron sheets. Yes. So we just right click those onto there, and then we just let it bang down. And what this does is it's a manual way of doing it, bonk. It's the manual way of doing it because I want to get some stuff set up before we actually start doing a little bit of automation with it. I don't really know what the recipes are, as I don't know if I mentioned this in the first episode, but I have zero. Oh, maybe I finished it. Yes, I've done zero looking into this mod pack, so I don't know anything about how this mod pack is going to work or what recipes have been changed. So now we can make ourselves a whisk. We can make ourselves the mixer now. Now the mixer needs a basin as well. Now, I don't know if it's a mod specific thing. Yes, it is. So fortunately we can do that. And it looks like I've used a lot of my stuff, so that should be fine now. Now this is essentially the exact same thing. You put the basin down instead of the depot. Then you have the mixer right there. Now this, however, this needs a gearbox. So you put the gear right, let's put it right there. And then we take our hand crank, and I'm pretty sure we can just pop it right down there, and that shouldn't really get in the way. Perfect. So now all we should have to do is get 8 of these guys thrown into there, and then get, I don't know if that's going to work, 1 and 2. And that should, we can see the mixing happening right there. This should give us the gravel we want. So mixing it up, and that gives us our grout. Now I don't want you guys to be bored by having me just, do this, 16 more or 15 more times. So I'm going to go ahead and make all this into gravel. And one thing I will mention to you guys though right now is, let's get these going in right here. Watch my hunger bar while I'm turning the crank. As you can see, the hunger is used very fast when turning the crank because it's essentially using personal power into physical power, which is why you need some food when doing this. So again, I'm going to go make these other 14 off camera. I'll be back once I get them fixed up so we can start making ourselves an actual, grout furnace. Both stacks of grout should be cooked up right now. We should be able to turn them into our bricks. Now, before you actually make bricks, you should probably make all the pieces. Oh, if I can do this correctly, we should make a casting table. Probably a basin. I'll hold off on the basin because I don't know how many bricks I have. If I have any bricks left over, I can do that. But we're going to need a spout then. I have 3 actually. That's pretty nice. I think this is the way to make the... So let's actually look up the mod, because I actually know what the pieces are for this. So if we go to have I can't spell Hephaestus. Uh, Hephaestus. I have caps lock on apparently. So let's see what we need. We need a seared drain. So it looks like we need some copper for that. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure I have some extra copper in here. So it looks like it was 1 and 2. You just go down right there. I'll be fine with probably 1 for now because I only have 1 station, but I do have the extra faucets in case I need to do more than that though. I guess I'm probably gonna need a tank. Yeah, guys, I certainly wasn't ready for that recipe. So I did do a little bit more mining because I actually kind of ran out of zinc, so I had to go back and get some more zinc. So I do have it smelting up right here. So to make the Hephaestus, I guess the seared smelter here, we need the 4 zinc, which I do have smelted up. We need to make the bricks with sap and the bricks. So I did get 4 sap. I can show you guys in 1 second how I got that. But you actually can just straight up throw all 4 pieces in there. And if we get 16... Yes, it should be 16. We should be able to just go ahead and do that because that's going to bother me. And mix this on up, and it should make all 4 pieces for us right now that we need. And after that, as I said, I'll show you guys how to get the sap. You can probably see in my inventory in my 7th slot, I think it is. That is where we get the sap. So this thing right here on the tree sap. Hopefully I can sleep. No, for some reason my game has not been letting me sleep for some reason. Well, let's be brave and venture outside. So these things right here on Tech Reborn rubber trees. Get a shot at. I guess we have to do a little bit of killing first. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay. So back to what I was saying. These pieces on the rubber tree that have the kind of sap resin looking thing, you right click it with a tree tap, which is made by just 4 simple planks and a stick. These are pretty low durability, but it's enough to get the job done pretty much. I thought I would just tell you guys how I got the sap without, you know, kind of just getting it without, you know, telling you where it came from. And this is where it came from. I had extra saplings I got from one of the swamps I passed over here, I think it was where I got it from. And honestly, the rubber saplings are pretty much everywhere. But getting back to what we were doing, we were making the seared smelter. And with that, we put it on top of our seared heater right here, and it goes right into here. And I just put some wood in there for basic stuff. And what we need to do in here is we need to make brass. And the reason I got this is because we need brass to make the seared tank, as you saw right there. And I think brass is zinc and copper, if I remember correctly. So we get 1 zinc and 1 copper. We put that in there. This should mix together into making brass. And with this, we should be getting enough. Not enough free space. I am not sure to get brass, to be honest with you, because every time I look up brass, it doesn't really give a recipe. Oh, okay. So we get brass by mixing it in. This is actually a whole lot of stuff we have to do to get into this. I wasn't expecting all this to happen to get into Tinker Tools right now, to be honest with you guys. So I may shelf this idea about getting brass. Yeah, guys, honestly, I think I was just getting too ahead of myself. I should probably do, you know, what the Modpack is about, and that's follow the quests. I never realized to unlock the actual Modpack, I should just, you know, unlock Chapter 1 first, and get myself some tin ingots, which I do have right here, which should complete this, and unlock Chapter 1, the Andesite world. Where's the start? So it looks like the first thing we need to do is just accept this, I guess, and get some experience. Hate finding andesite? So do I. So it looks like we need to get double compressed. So do I. When flowing lava touches water over double compressed andesite, it'll have a 1 in 6 chance to spawn andesite, and will spawn cobblestone the rest of the time. Okay, so this is a way to get infinite cobblestone and andesite. So we can work on that in a moment. Various stone generators. Flowing lava touching water over a piece of bedrock will work like the base double compressed andesite generator, but will have a very low chance of producing andesite, and will produce other rocks like granite, diorite as side effects. Of course, you'll have to dig them out from deep underground, so that is fine. I need to get water bucket and lava bucket, so I get that next. So it looks like I was just going way ahead of myself and just doing stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is Let's see. Actually, let's just hold back and keep you guys in for one hot picking moment. So it looks like using the tin. If we go into a mixer, no heat required. It will give us bronze. So we at the very least, can get bronze through here by throwing, let's just say, 4 tin and 4 copper in there. And this should give us some bronze. But after we have this all tipped and turned up, which hopefully happens pretty soon. I don't know why this is taking quite a while. We'll give it a second. So, going back to the quest pack. So we need to get bronze and andesite alloys. So we can get this pretty quickly. We get some clay, some iron, and some andesite. We do have some left over right here. So here we can then make some andesite alloys. Coming over. That's only 2, unfortunately. So we need a little bit more. Oh, I can just use some iron right here, actually. So we're actually good. Never mind. Oops. And with that, we can get 3 more andesite alloy, and that should give us a quest complete. How is this? So, did I do this wrong? I have it in my inventory. I need to pick it up off the ground or something. That's kind of weird. But I guess that works though. And we got a dagger too. Cool. And to get bronze, we already have the bronze mixed up over here. Do we need to do any more mixing? No, we don't. It looks like. So how do I get the bronze out there? Fortunately, this game is wonderful and allows me to just simply use the seared faucet to pull it out. Now, there might be a little bit extra in there, which is going to be painful, but I think I'm actually going to just destroy it so I can kind of get that emptied out so I can use it for other things for now. But we do have a bronze block now, and we do have ourselves some bronze, which helps us complete the next quest, which I guess gives us nothing. Now, we already do have some bronze sheets, as you guys remember from looting it, and it'll just save us some time from breaking it down. Now, we need 6 cogwheels. We need a crank, which you can just pick up right now. So let's pick up our crank we have over here for completing that quest, and we have our cogs in here. Or I actually just put them into here, I think. So that should get us a few quests completed right now. Nice. So we get ourselves a large cog, some shafts. We also get ourselves some steak, which is nice because that just gave us more than we already have. So if we go to, let's see, 2 andesite and 3 planks. So we need a little bit more oak. So we'll just get, that sounds about good to me. And we'll just come over here. I think we need to make 2 sets of this. And that should be enough to get us the quest complete. I do like completing quests. I think it wants to do the same thing where I drop it on the ground again. I don't really know why it does this. But for some reason it's doing that. I can't really tell you why. So now we are here. Ooh, makeshift pistol. Interesting. So the game wants us to like shoot stuff. So let's go ahead and make one. So we need 3 copper, we need a gunpowder, and we need an analog lever. So to make an analog lever, we need just one of these guys right here, and we need a stick. Got a stick right there. We should be able to get ourselves some of that. Now we're gonna probably have to make more of those andesite casings relatively soon. So I think it was a makeshift gun. It was called. So what are we missing? We're missing the copper and the gunpowder. I do have 1 gunpowder, I think. I thought I had a gunpowder somewhere in here. Oh, you wanna know what? My inventory was full when I killed the creeper, so it didn't get picked up. Fortunately, we have an unsuspecting victim right in front of us, so we can just go commandeer ourselves some. Or commandeer ourselves some gunpowder. Hopefully he doesn't blow up, because they do blow up kind of fast. Because this... Oh, that guy is crazy looking. Oh boy. Okay, good. Just gotta swing. Just gotta go for this, I guess. Take everyone out. Fortunately, it can just hold. I'm holding the mouse down right now, so that actually works pretty well in that regard. Okay, so we got ourselves a piece of gunpowder, so we should be able to complete the quest right now. Okay, now we are back from outside. We can make ourselves a gun after I get myself a little bit of copper out of the bank. And with that, should have the quest completed. Right, it wants me to, for some reason, throw it on the ground and then pick it back up. I genuinely don't understand that, but I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it at all. So it looks like it wanted us to make a mechanical press and a depot. However, we got too overzealous and we already made that, so we'll just pick those up right now. What will it give us? It'll give us nice. More any amount of alloy I can get, I'll be happy, because I need to make just numerous amounts of that stuff. What I just thought about, if we break this chest, we can probably finish the other quest as well. But it's too full of stuff right now, so I'll do that in a little bit. I will just very quickly just clear my inventory out of some stuff right now. Put the bullets in there. Don't really need bullets right now. I think that is pretty much all the Modpack that I don't need right now. So back to the questing area to make ourselves some gearboxes. It looks like we are going to make ourselves some more andesite casings. So we'll just pop over here and sure, 2 spruce logs. And where is my X? Where's my X? There it is. Boop and boop, and we get our freshly rewarded casings and just right click them right there. Yeah, again, these things can be broken with both axes and pickaxes, which makes it very convenient. So I think it was a gearbox was gears surrounded by a piece of like. And what is nice about this is it's going to make us drop the gearbox. At least this will give us 6 gearboxes as well, which is actually very nice. And then to make the chassis, yeah, we're going to need to make a clutch. I actually may hold off on these ones for now because I actually don't really need those right now, but I will definitely need gearboxes pretty soon because I do kind of want to get into water wheels, as you guys can see that I added right over there. But I did want to just, you know, look through here a little bit to see what was up with it. So what should we work on next? Now the millstone is honestly a pretty decent idea because we can get a whole bunch of stuff and, you know, smelt, I don't want to say smelt it down, but crush it down. What I think I want to do next is, let's see, what are the things right here? I want to get to the encased fan. So let's get ourselves some iron sheets pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I actually already have 10, and I just took down my machine, so I'm going to have to put it back down. And with this right here, and where's our crankshaft? We got right there. I will crank these away. And that should be everything cranked out. So we should be able to get our quest completed. We get a smoked ham, and ourselves some more andesite cases, which is really nice because I need that. We'll might as well just eat the ham now as our reward. And let's see what else we can get. Now we got ourselves some iron platings. We can start getting into armor. How do we make iron armor? Okay, so we have to go the create route to get it. I like that actually. That's kind of nice. And renewable requires mechanical press to produce. Of course it does because we need the iron sheets now. So now we have a way to get iron tools. That's actually really nice. So I don't have to. I may shelf the iron, or I guess the copper pickaxe, until I can kind of get the smeltery working so I can make myself an actual Hephaestus smeltery pickaxe. But for now, probably just keep going with that as we're going. Let's see what other quests we want to do. I think I had a pretty good idea, guys, actually, and I think what I'm going to do is get a mechanical drill next. Because I think if we go back to what we were talking about a second ago, with the andesite, where was it? I think it was over here. Down here. I'm going to get myself some double compressed andesite. You can see I did already start getting it going right now. I'm going to get myself some double compressed andesite. I'm going to actually make an automated way to get this. And we'll be able to get the drill to be able to automatically break it. And if we go back to getting started, we can use the Tech Reborn storage to input both the cobblestone and the andesite we get, making this a completely automated, I guess, situation. And I think that'd be a very good thing to do right now. I've been very kind of randomly haphazardly doing this episode because I didn't really look into the recipes, which I might want to do a little bit more, but I think this will at the very least be a good thing for us to do in this episode. So what we're going to need to do is get ourselves a drill. And to get a drill, we are going to need that. Perfect. And now I don't actually have enough andesite, so I think I'm going to have to go mine some, so I guess I actually wasn't as ready as I thought I was. But with the power of editing magic, I'm able to get myself magically 27 andesite, which is the exact amount I need to get the double compressed cobblestone. And with the double compressed cobblestone, we can get ourselves, actually, I am very unprepared because I don't even have a lava bucket or a bucket of water. But we can actually work on that in a moment. We can just get some other stuff going in the meantime. Where did my iron go? I guess I turned it onto sheets. I think the first thing I need to do is just dump my inventory out and only keep what I need in my inventory in the time. So, actually, it looks like I got a quest done. Where's the quest done? Alright, to make the drill. Derp. Chocolate pie. Well, thank you very much for the chocolate pie. So what we're going to need for this is a few things. We're going to need conveyor belts. We're going to need... What else we're going to need besides conveyor belts? We're going to need conveyor belts. We're going to need the Tech Reborn pieces right here. The crew unit. I don't really know what the storage buffer does, but that might be used as well. Unfortunately, I got myself a whole bunch of sugarcane going down there. And after that, we are going to get ourselves a crude storage, which is honestly very easy. I can actually more of that paper, which is going to be very easy for me to get. And when we have that, we can probably start making the actual creation itself. However, what I need to do first, on top of that, is actually make myself, with the large cog wheels, I need to make myself some water wheels. I'm going to make 3 water wheels, so I need to get a few more pieces of these oak slabs. So that should be enough to get enough. I think that'll be enough slabs. Get one more road just in case. Oh, wait. Wasn't there 2 ways to make them? Nope. Is that being dumb? I think I was being dumb, guys. Well, fortunately, we do have a few more of these guys. We can just go right there and get ourselves 2 of those. And then that's what we need the stuff for. So then we got 3 water wheels. And I need to get a bucket, which I just put away, so we can take the bucket out. And I think I'm going to grab some iron so I can make a second bucket, because it'll just be easier to make myself another infinite water source. Put our iron back there. And what I'm going to do now is probably start building up the water wheel. Then the first thing I need to think about is, where do I actually want this to be? I think I'm going to temporarily have it automated right here because it's close to my base, and it will stay loaded. I don't know if we have FTB chunk maps. So, actually we definitely don't, because that's a forge thing. So what we're going to do is kind of set the water wheel probably right around here, and once we get that set up, we can actually start working on automating the andesite, because water bucket, right, because that's for the 2 quests. So what I'm going to do right now is probably build a little bit of a case for these guys right here, and then get a little bit of an area cleared out. I could probably use a water bucket actually to clear the area out. And once I get the area cleared out, we can start working on a good place to put the water wheels in. Alright guys, I do have a place set up right there for us to put our water wheels down. Now I probably get my water wheels actually out, and then I'm just gonna probably set this up right here so we have some place we can ship this onto. And I don't have any tools. That's fine. I can go outside and get myself some tools pretty quickly. And I also need to get my buckets anyways, so we can run inside and get that. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Nice. So, water wheels are honestly pretty simple with how they work. You put water on them, and they go faster. There are some things that have to go to the nether to make them as fast as can be, but I am not going to the nether just yet because I don't even have diamond yet unlocked. I can't do that just yet. So we're going to need our drill. We're probably going to need these and our gearboxes. I'll get my water, and I think I kind of want some glass. I did go find some kelp, because I knew I was going to need kelp to make the fans. Not the fans, sorry, the shit, what's it called? The dang, I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting that off the top of my head right now. To make the belts. So what we're going to do is, if I remember correctly, we break these 2 or these 3 right here. No. Yes? Maybe. I think that's how it works. And then right here you're supposed to put bubble columns so it shoots up and goes around the back, but I don't have access to that just yet. I got the glass so I can, glass off the sides here. So the first thing I want to do is put a gearbox there. Now, is this a vertical gearbox or is this a horizontal gearbox? I think this is a horizontal gearbox. I don't really want a horizontal gearbox. I want a vertical one. Perfect. Now the thing is going down. Perfect. It's exactly where I want it to be. Now, I do want to get myself a little bit of an infinite water right here, just so I don't have to deal with constantly going back up and down there. And with this, we should be able to get ourselves water. And I might need myself a little bit of a back right here. And from here, we can just simply pop the water right there, pop the water right there, and finally pop the water right there. Now, I will just probably end up blocking the side off here. I don't really have any design yet, but I do know at the very least, I do want to get those guys, not the glass, the glass over there. I probably will go up here and, let's see, maybe I'll just do this for now, just to be hello, Wandering Trader. And probably have it just built like, yes, I hear you. Probably have it right here, and then I put the glass in the other areas right here. Now, I should be able to break these blocks now because the water is running. No, I can't. That will break it because it's flowing in a bad direction, and it can't deal with that, I guess. So we'll just not do that and put this right back there. Okay. And that's going to bother me greatly, so I'm going to break that block right there. Let's see what this guy has for us. Now this does have stress in there now, so stress units is kind of like the power source of this. This guy's kind of useless, so we'll just say goodbye. I think what I want to see if I can get right now is, what are they called? Goggles? Yes. Now goggles are made with glass, rubber, and so rubber is pretty easy to make. I can make rubber very easily. So I can make those in a second, but I think what I want to do at least right now is kind of get this somewhat set up. So we have ourselves our drill. Now, does this drill need a... I guess it needs an axis going to the back of it. So I could probably have the drill right here. Just have it very simply go right... Actually, I could probably just... Probably need one more vertical box for this, and then I can have it go straight into there. Now, I'm going to need a little bit more because I also need an encased fan that shoots out over here. Because I need the andesite right there. I need the water above, I think. I need the lava right there, and that should make this piece going right here. Now, I don't actually fully know how this is going to work, but I can tell you if I go right here and right here. You can see this is turning, and it's breaking. I think this will actually hurt me too. Yes. Now, I wonder how fast it'll break stuff. And I can always, you know, do some gear gore to make this better. I guess faster, not really. I want to say better. But now that we have this going, we can actually start building the, you know, the cobble generator. Now, for that, I need my double andesite, and I need lava, which I didn't get from down in my mine. So I'm gonna have to actually run down to my mine quickly to get myself some lava to make this correctly. Now that we got ourselves some lava and our water, I want to get a couple things actually just crafted up before we make the actual thing. So first, or I guess the actual generator, the first thing I want to do is make ourselves a mechanical belt. That'll be used to transport all the andesite that we get. Put these dirt back in my inventory at the moment. And then over here, I want to make an encased fan. Now, the reason I need an encased fan is because I need to pull the... what's it called? I need to pull the cobblestone and the andesite away from the ground. And with that, I think it was an andesite alloy, was it? Perfect. And then to make... So it looks like I'm going to need these guys, and that should be good enough to make ourselves the encased fan. And then after the encased fan, I want to make the Tech Reborn. So at Tech Reborn, I want to make the crude storage units that can store a whole bunch of items. So we need paper, which we can get pretty easily from sugarcane. Might as well just go ahead and make 30 of it. Looks like... Actually, let's just go ahead and just pull these quests in that I've gotten. So we'll accept that, get some more water wheels, we can get more power if we need it. Looks like I have a few more I need to accept. Yes, get that, so whatever a catwalk does, that we have, I guess, catwalks now. Just put that in my random chest for now. It looks like all the stuff has been gathered. So I just completely forgot what we were making. Right. We were making this guy right here. So we have the paper, now we need some barrels, which I should have a couple barrels already pre-crafted somewhere. Yes, right there. And then, where is it? Now we only need 2 of these, so we don't actually need the 3 that I made, so I guess I used a little bit more wood than I needed to. I think I actually only need... That should be pretty good. And then finally, we get to the Tech Reborn storages. Now, I do have this little setup right here, because I was just trying to figure out how to get it to work mentally. And what we need to do is pretty simple. So first thing is first is just the simple cobble generator with the lava right there. We don't have it set up yet, so I'm not going to put the lava down. But essentially the lava will flow there, it'll touch the water, and it will make cobblestone right there. What we want to do next is right here, we want to put a shaft like that. We'll break that. You'll have it go against the wall right there, and then have another one that's right here. You'll take the mechanical belt. You'll have it go right there, all the way till over there. Now, I have this piece of glass here because I don't know if these can catch on fire. And I don't want to risk it. So I'll be putting them both right here. Again, this is very temporary. That's why it looks really kind of crappy right now. And inside of these, we will have on the bottom, configure the bottom. to be input, auto input. And that will pick up either the cobblestone or the andesite. I just haven't set it yet. And then we are good on that. And then, did I need to save that or did that work? Okay, perfect. Then we'll come over here, do the exact same thing, auto input from the bottom. Perfect. And then what we need to do next is, I guess we're going to have to power this guy as well. So we're going to have to break right here. Sorry guys, my brain went into full engineering mode and I just could not think while placing stuff down because I was having a hard time actually making this work. So I kind of want to show you guys what I have set up here. As you already saw this first part right here, so I have the encased fan here, and it's sucking this way. So if we see this, the item will get sucked in this direction. We don't really want that going in right now, so I'll just pick it up. Now, down here, I have a vertical gearbox going into here, and going over to here. And I may increase the speed on this so it sucks a bit faster, but that's fine for now. Then on the other side here, see, this is going in the opposite direction, so I had to change that. So by putting two gears on top of each other, it changes the direction for this to go that way over there. And that's how I got both these guys moving right here. Now, all I should have to do is just place the lava right here. And this should make this completely automated. So if we give it, 1 second, we'll see how well this works. Now, I think I also may want to increase speed on the mining right here, but it looks like I need to stay away so I don't pick it up myself. So, let's just see this go. Let's work. So I do think I'm going to probably need to increase the speed of that. It looks like it will probably be fine. You can also see there, the cobblestone got put in. Now, whenever andesite comes, it will skip over this, and it will put the andesite right in that one right there. I had to go all the way over just in case anything else would come out of here. So we should the cobblestone go in there again. I mean, it's pretty slow. I can definitely get this to go faster, but this is, super AFK with how it is, and this does work. That's all that really matters to me, is that this does, in fact, just put that on the belt anyways. So, okay, good, we have a piece of andesite coming out now. I was hoping that would come. So once the andesite is broken, you'll see that it will skip over, oops. It will skip over this one here because, you get it? Yes. It will skip over this because there's already something in there. And, can't really see it right now, but it'll pop into there. So now we have fully automated cobblestone and fully automated andesite. This is going to be very useful, of course. I mean, we're going to get more, and actually that's like a perfect 1 to 6, as I was talking about. So that's actually kind of cool that does that. But that was off topic. But now we have fully automated andesite, so don't have to go mining anymore. I may try to figure out a way or finagle this to be faster, but that might be kind of hard with just how I have my setup right now. So we'll see if I do that or not. But I think this is actually a pretty good place to end the episode here, guys. I'm kind of sorry that I was too gung-ho and I started doing other stuff over there, and it kind of I don't want to say waste the first half of the episode, but the first 10 minutes kind of wasn't the most useful, so I thought I'd at least automate something for you guys in this episode. I think that's a pretty good goal. See if we can automate, at least if we get something automated every episode, or maybe every other episode until we're getting later in the series where we have more time to do more stuff. Hopefully, okay, good. It's still good over there. I may just play with the speed on these guys because, as you can see, I do have a lot of extra stress that I can use, so it's pretty easy for me to get more stress here. But once again, guys, thank you very much for watching the second episode of my Create Astral Let's Play here. We are cruising along, I guess. I mean, we at least got something automated already in the second episode. I think that's pretty positive if you ask me. And we got our third piece of andesite going right there. So, next episode, I will probably just look a bit more at the quest book here, and maybe we can see about some other stuff. Maybe we can automate a little bit more with Create here, and we'll just see how that goes. Now, I do have 3 more wheels, so I may add this. I may just expand this out a little bit more to get 3 more wheels on here because I can, or I may hold it off now so we can, use it for another piece of automation and a bit down the line. Again, this is only temporary. We'll do something a bit later, but sorry guys, I'm rambling on. You guys know how I go. Thank you guys very much for watching this second episode of my Create Astral Let's Play. I look forward to seeing you guys in next episode. I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye guys.